Nandi Nyembe will be laid to rest at the West Park Cemetery today. The burial service will be held at the Walter Sisulu Hall in Randburg. It's just before the procession heads to West Park. Nyembe passed away on the 23rd of August at the age of 75. So for the latest, let's cross to SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who's covering that story for us. Mbadi, good morning. Of course, on a somber note, the nation's still reeling on the back of her passing, the impact that she's had in the industry and for our country, raising all of us. Talk to us about how family, friends and colleagues alike are coming out to remember her.
Well, it's still very early in the morning where we're expecting the funeral procession to make its way to this very venue over here. There are preparations, and as you can hear in the background, the choir has started singing in preparation for the friends and the family of Nandi Nyembe to arrive here. Now, we will remember her as an actress who has made a huge contribution to the industry. She has been described as, or rather her contribution has been described as formidable by her colleagues who worked very closely with her. Her family members have described her as a warm mother and as well as a grandmother by her grandchildren. Now, we remember that she did act on a number of SABC productions, one of those being Yuzo Yuzo, Zone 14, among others. But on Yuzo Yuzo, you will remember that she played the character of the mother of a troublesome teenager, Mandwa, at the time. And Mandwa was a young girl who was getting herself into trouble and was not going to school, and Nandi Nyembe played the character of her mother. And if you remember, there was this one scene where the mother, being Nandi Nyembe, the character that she played and portrayed on Yuzo Yuzo, called on the daughter to read and, in order to try and get her daughter back in the right path. And she broke down and cried when the daughter on the program said, "But how will you know, because you don't know how to read?" So she brought that character to life so beautifully and left a very memorable mark in the lives of many South Africans who had watched that program and consumed that program and watched very closely. Today, she will be laid at her final resting place, which will be at the West Park Cemetery, and this is where her friends, family and colleagues will meet to say their final goodbyes and remember her work. The family has thanked the country for their outpouring, saying that they are comforted and they find solace in the outpouring and in knowing that their mother, their grandmother, their great-grandmother was loved by South Africans.